I'm going to do the pregnancy tag for you today. I just literally watched Brittany and Baby do this about 5 minutes ago. And I thought it would be fun for me to do it too, because we're actually only 3 weeks apart or so in pregnancy. And yeah, I thought it would be fun. I wasn't officially tagged or anything, but I thought it would be fun to do. So here we go. I'm going to jump right in because there are quite a few questions. Number one, it says, how and when did you find out you were pregnant? I found out I was pregnant via a pregnancy test, which I'm just assuming most people, that's how they find out. And I believe I was 10 DPO, but I believe it was June 19th. Don't quote me on that, but I am 99% sure that it was June 19th. It was a couple days after Father's Day, because I remember thinking to myself, I was a little bummed that it wasn't a few days before, because that would have been a great Father's Day present, telling him he was going to be a father again. So yeah, question 2, how did you feel? I was just flooded with emotions immediately. I was excited, I was nervous, I was worried, I was happy, I was emotional, I mean, every single emotion under the sun, I think, kind of all hits you at one time, and you just kind of don't know what to do with yourself, and then you kind of gotta let it sink in for a couple days, and then, you get really excited. But, that initial reaction, it's like, holy crap, I'm gonna have a second kid. I mean, or in general, I'm just gonna have I'm gonna be pregnant, I'm gonna have another baby. It's like, whoa. Number 3, how old were you? I am 27, and I'll still be 27 when the baby's born. I am due March 1st, and my birthday's not till March 29th. So I am 100% sure that the baby will be here by then, because if it's not, something's wrong. Number 4, how did you tell your partner? I told him by showing him the pregnancy test. Nothing spectacular. I couldn't hold it in from him. There's no way I could have planned a surprise. I had to get it out. I had to tell him. I was too excited. He would have known something was up anyway, because he's pretty in tune with me like that. He knows when I'm upset or when I'm happy or whatever. So yeah, I just showed him the pregnancy test. At first, it was just an internet cheapie, and he couldn't really see it. And I didn't, he's like, I don't know. I can't really tell, if there's a line or if that's just a shadow or whatever. So I went and got a first response, and I took that, and it was a lot easier for him to see. Number 5, did you wait 3 months to tell people why or why not? This time around, no, we did not. And I have a video up of us telling our families. We threw a big barbecue for my husband's birthday, which was the 26th of June. So I was just under 5 weeks pregnant, and I had already started my progesterone supplement, so I was pretty confident in the fact that we would be okay to tell people, and everything was going to be okay. Oh no, my daughter's waking up. Shoot. Okay, hopefully I'm going to try and be a little quieter. Number 6, is this your first? No, this is our second baby. My 4th pregnancy though, so that's kind of crazy. Number 7, do you want more? I definitely want more. I want 3 total. I was kind of hoping secretly that these were twins. I kind of had some, thoughts in my brain and some dreams that this pregnancy might be twins. But what we saw at our first ultrasound, it looked like only 1 gestational sac, but then, we didn't see anything in the sac. So when we go back, who knows, there could be 2 babies or whatever. But I'm thinking that it's just the 1. But yes, I definitely want more. I just have to convince my husband because he wants 2. Number 8, your biggest craving. I haven't really had any cravings yet. It's more just being like, I'm starving now, feed me. Sorry, there's cars driving out front and I keep looking at them. It's like I'm starving right this minute. I just need to eat something. I've kind of been craving sweet stuff and water. I've been really thirsty, so I guess that would be considered a craving, but for now, not too much going on. Number 9, what is the best part of being pregnant? And that has to be when you start to feel the baby moving. It's just the best feeling in the entire world. It's until you've actually experienced it, you can't even describe that to anybody. My husband's sister she's a young teenager, and she's like, that just seems weird. It seems gross and feels like an alien, or probably looks like an alien inside. And I'm like, it's literally the best feeling in the world. So I can't wait till she actually experiences it so she knows what I mean. Number 10, what's the worst part of being pregnant? For me, it was like the end when I was just kind of waiting, because I never experienced any morning sickness with my daughter. I guess the first like trimester would probably also be pretty bad, because it's like full of worry, and you know that anything can go wrong, and you know, all of that. But for me, I guess it was like the end of the pregnancy, when I was like miserable and huge and just wanted to have her in my arms and see her face and, you know, kiss on her and all of that stuff. But yeah, it wasn't too bad for me last time. Number 11, will you find out the gender, and what do you prefer? We will definitely find out the gender. I'm just not able to wait. There's just absolutely no way. I'm already thinking about planning the ultrasound and going to the same place we went to find out the gender with Tara, and I want to have a gender reveal party this time, so I have all these thoughts going through my brain. And as far as what I would prefer, I actually don't have a preference. I already have my girl, which was like a huge thing for me. I always wanted a girl, at least one, and now I could have either and I would be happy. My husband definitely wants a son. He would love to have a little boy, so hopefully we can make that happen for him, but I would be happy with just a healthy baby. What question am I on? Number 12. Do you have any names picked out, and what are the stories behind them? As far as girl names, I don't really have any girl names picked out. We want to stick with the T theme, because my name's Tiana, his name's Tim, or my husband's name is Tim, and my daughter's name is Tara. So if we have a girl, it would definitely start with a T. And same for a boy. My husband wants to have a Tim Jr., so it would be also a T name. But that's definitely, if it's a boy, his name will be Tim Jr., Timothy Jr. So yeah. Number 13, what's your birth plan? I mentioned this in my last pregnancy update. I know that I want to try my absolute best to have a VBAC this time around. I haven't actually talked to my doctor about it or gone over the risks or anything with that because of my daughter's last birth and how that all went. But I definitely want to shoot for a VBAC this time. 14, will you breastfeed? I'm going to give it my absolute all this time. If you guys watched my journey with my daughter, you know that I was diagnosed with IGT and I struggled with breastfeeding, and it was just horrible for me. But this time around, I'm not going to give up. I'm going to give it my all this time around again, and hopefully, you know, I can do it for a few months this time. Would make me happy, or, you know, whatever I can do would be great. 15, do you plan to work or be a stay-at-home mom? With my daughter, I knew I had to go back to work. I wasn't, you know, that's just not in the cards. But this time around, my husband is hoping to get retrained and go back to school and get a job, because he's been on workman's comp and disability, and that's a whole nother video story, whatever. But he's been home with her, but I'm hoping that by the time this baby comes and I go, you know, back to work, if anything, I'm only going back to work a couple days a week. Or he will be able to provide, you know, and I'll be able to stay home with the new baby. So we will see how that goes. Either way, you know, if I have to work, that's what I have to do. I have to provide for my family. So that'll be okay too. 16, will you make your own baby food? Definitely. I made my own baby food with Tara, and it was so much fun. We also did some baby-led weaning, and I just absolutely loved knowing what she was eating and preparing it every single week and freezing it and just mixing all these combinations together for her, and it was just a lot of fun. 17, do you have any nursery ideas or themes? If it's a girl, I absolutely have no idea what I want to do yet. Probably something I want to do something bright and fun this time around. With Tara, I did something a little bit kind of purple, pink, like butterflies, and it was just a real easy theme. I had picked it out at Babies R Us. It wasn't anything spectacular. If I have another girl this time, I want to do something probably just I want to go bright, not any specific theme. But if I have a boy, sorry, just totally spit. If I have a boy, my husband is a huge sports fan, and if he got his way, he would do a 49er themed nursery, but I'm gonna do what I can to keep that from happening. I mean, I like sports, I like the 49ers, I like all that stuff, but I just don't want a huge 49er nursery. I think maybe just a sports themed sort of room would be nice, like footballs, baseballs, basketballs, whatever. That kind of thing would be fun, but not like, I don't want a room to look like the 49ers threw up in it. Oh, my monitor's losing signal. Sorry if you hear that. But that is the last question. I'm gonna go ahead and I'll, if you're probably already subscribed to Brittany, or to Erin, but if you're not, I'll put her link to the video below and to her channel and all of that. And if you have any questions, let me know, or if you haven't yet subscribed, please subscribe and watch our journey unfold with baby number 2, and I will talk to you guys later because my daughter is waking up. Bye!